super dark. My bad. My bad on that. Sweet. Okay. World 2.0 Part 1 is here. We're going to head in a general direction and hopefully we can get enough materials to put down and show you guys a little bit. I'm almost positive we're going to need some form of transportation, even though things seem to be pretty close. What's up, Cake? What's up? Ooh, look at that. The loyalty badge leveled up. What's up, brother? Then we should have a Rust video later today as well. And then I believe a little bit of Icarus. If we have time. I think we do. Or maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe some Arc Raiders, because... No, I think we got our qualifier, right? Yeah, we're good. Yeah, Arc Raiders will be probably like Monday or Tuesday. Yeah. Because we already did our qualifiers, right? We did. It's very dark. Been very busy the past 3 days. Oh, that's all good. Teal Team now. Yeah, buddy. Teal Team 6. Or is it more like Teal Team 1? Teal Team 1? Teal Team 2? Ah, power plant. Let's go. I suppose we should... I keep using Icarus controls. That's really going to mess me up. Let's try to get like a spear or something. Maybe like a, a building plan, so at least we can maybe avoid the wolves. I keep hitting the wrong buttons a lot. Okay, here we go. No, I hear you, man. It was a busy weekend for me too, brother. I hear you. Cake. You know where you gotta just do a bunch of commitments you already have, and you're like, yeah, I just gotta get through it. What's up, Wild Joker? How do I find the PTB again? You switched to PS5 and I can't find it. It says you bought the skin back. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so just go to the store. So if you're on PlayStation, that would be the PlayStation Store. And then just search for Rust Console Edition, Public Testing Branch. Or I think if you just put in Rust Console Edition, it should be in the search. Just make sure everything's downloaded and activated properly, and you should be good. I took forever to chop that tree down. Okay, so we'll have a spear. That's good enough. We've got a piece of paper. That's pretty good for what we're trying to do. I mean, hold on. Let me refer to my... dude, it's so funny because I just tried to, like, go third person for a second. Yeah, wrong game. Okay, so I have a general idea of where I'm at. I wonder if we should just hit the fishing village, maybe. Alright, we probably have to bust out the torch. I don't know what I'm looking at. Yeah, to just suck it through. This is knock it out. This is my base ended up decaying. So we offer the swipe now. It says life happens. Yeah, it happens. Or you can always bounce back. Oh, wait, no. You're right. This is the first swipe on the 7th? Yes. I see. Yeah, it's a couple days. Yeah, you're right. You stuck it out. Okay, cool. Let us know if it works out for you, Joker. Yeah, so BTB, we got World 2.0 Part 1, if that's not confusing enough. I think Fishing Village is this way. I certainly hope so, because that's where we're going. We're going to try to get a couple amenities and then just keep going. So remember, dude, okay, there's two things that keep getting me a lot. I don't know about you guys. I'm so used to, like, I'm used to playing on PC and not having side strafe, like, runs. But on controller, I am so still not used to it. No matter how many hours I've put in so far. So I keep trying to do it, and it keeps slowing me down. It's killing me, dude. Is this... This looks like sulfur. Ah, it's metal. I mean, that's cute, but I really need stone. I kind of lost my way. I hope the fishing village is this way. Alright, well, I'm lost. I guess we'll just get some barrels and stuff. It's, you know what? Considering how everything's kind of geared up right now, it's probably the best thing for us to do anyway. Just get that and go here. Ooh, we got a bed. We'll try to get enough car parts and try to just get that going at some point. Even though they may be a little clunky, any transportation is better than no transportation. So let's try to get some gas going. Yeah, my weekend and my time has been all out of whack. Oh, I just hit. Did I do that right? Okay, yeah, right game. Okay. When you keep playing like different games, you come back, it just messes up your controls so bad. Here, boar. Ooh, a stone? Please. Ah, so much better. Oh, dude, look at these shorelines. You see what I'm talking about? Man, they're so good now. You could build on that, 100%. You could build on the opposite side so nobody sees you. If you're a solo, there's a lot of sneaky places you can go. I like it. I like it a lot. Please be stone. Thank you. We'll do a hatchet. We'll be on our way. Yeah, so this is sitting on PTB right now. It is a separate download. Some people know that, some people don't. So I just throw it out there so everybody's kind of on the same page. And then our hatchet should come in right there. Should probably just make a couple shanties across the board. It's so big. Really, we need to nail down some transportation ASAP. Probably, Jasper, probably just find your voice and start making videos and keep learning from them. It's better to post than not to post. Yeah, because in the beginning it's so easy to be like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. It's like, nah, you have to fail a bunch in the beginning, so you might as well get started with like, and it could be big failures or small failures. Even people who are like longtime creators still make failures. So like, you just gotta get in there and get the experience. So just start doing. I mean, obviously make something that you're proud of, but like, don't hang up on like, oh, I need a microphone or I need this, that, or the other thing. Make it the best you can with what you got. You know, find your voice and get in there. And probably because of the TikTok era, try to find your visual style, your way of talking, you know what I mean, and like your spin on things, and lock in on that. Yeah, because a lot of people like to copy other people. Like, I get you'll cover the same content. I'm not talking about that. But, like, a lot of people don't have, like, a visual identity or brand for themselves, or they don't build it actively while they're doing it. And it's like, don't you want to be the best you can be and not just a shadow of somebody else kind of thing? Something like that. Yeah. Get in there. Start doing it. Yeah, because, like, you don't know what you don't know until you get in there. Know what I'm saying? So it's better. You got to make a bunch of videos before you're kind of, like, up to speed. And even still, like, you're always learning. So. There's no magic bullet. You know what I'm saying? talk to people. I mean, be aware of the algorithm, but talk to people. Know what I'm saying? Baby. Reloaded 2 says small box of HQM. That's pretty good. Large box, low grade. Hathaway says M249 box, AK, large box metal kits, all gone. Yeah, it happens. Should probably stick down the bag somewhere, right? You literally don't have room for anything else. It's nice if we have that much stone. Is that a river up there? I think it is. We should probably at least put it back down here. Call it like River 1 or something. This is close to the river? Why not? Keep hitting right bumper to cycle. So I think to get us going, probably we need to get some kind of vehicle, like probably one of the cars or motorbikes. So getting the crusty pieces and just learning those would be good. Obviously, we need to find a base too. Or find a base, make a base. Nice, good job, Jasper. Yeah, get in there and do it, brother. Now, in order to recycle, I don't have too much to recycle. Yeah, I kind of do. I kind of want to hang under the springs if I can, but we don't even have a base, so we may not have that luxury. Let's see if we can find some food. Yes, you miss 100% of shots you don't take. There it is. That goes with content. That goes with the ladies or the dudes, whatever you're into. Yep. It's better to go in there, like, I don't know, my dad always told me this, like, it's better to go in there and make a fool of yourself than to just sit back and go, well, I should have tried. Regret is way worse. And then another thing he said to me that stuck with me still to this day is, especially when you talk to the ladies, you gotta take your ego, fold it up, stick it in your back pocket, and don't worry about it. I think you'll find if you talk, even though this is about content, I'm talking about ladies. I think you'll find if you just talk to the person you're interested in, it goes way better than anything else. If you can hold a conversation, you're in. Especially if you're funny. You're in, brother. You're in. So Razor Tube and I often equate sometimes content creation to talking to women. There's some definite similarities. It's not exactly the same, but there's definitely some areas where you're like, oh yeah, you just need to get in there. Metaphorically speaking, of course, you say get in there. I was like, ooh, not that. What's up? This World 2.0? It is. Do you see how big this is, dude? Here, let's see if we can get on a hill and just take a gander off into the distance. Yeah. You see that? We're not even close to anything. Dang, dude, we really need a backpack badly. I kind of want to put down another sleeping bag. Probably should, huh? Okay, let me do it. I think we're... are we far enough? Yeah, we should be far enough away from that. I'll just try. I've got nothing to lose. There you go. Yeah, find your voice. Really start to figure out how you want to do your visual stuff, like your branding, and evolve it over time and make it yours. You know? It doesn't have to be perfect right away, but if you feel strongly about it, keep evolving it. So then when people see your thumbnail, they know it's you. Try to really make it yours. get inspiration, but if you make it look like somebody else's and you always be in the shadow of that person, don't you want to be the most successful version of yourself? You do. Yeah, I mean, RazoTube and I and Bio, we always talk about that. It's like, yeah, you got to constantly evolve your brand and like tighten it up. Just like real life, man, you're always learning. It's the way to do it. I prefer it that way. I think that's, when I say learning, I mean like not school learning. You know what I mean? I find school learning to be very boring. Yeah, if you have something you can like actively try, use, trial and error, I think it's way better than just somebody yapping at you all the time. You know, like in school. There's a place for it, but I don't know. I never did well with just no context. You're just like, oh, okay. We're supposed to just take your word for it? Can we try this out? Like, a good example would be, I wish it would teach math in Minecraft. You could totally teach programming and math in Minecraft 100%. And you would learn way more. You can apply it way more to real life 100%, even though it's a game, I know. Like, there's so many systems in there that are like, you would want to engage with, and you go, oh, that's cool. I didn't know programming could be that fun, or I didn't know math could be that fun. Like, yeah, dude, when you're inside the equation playing with it and actively working on it with somebody else, that's way, dude, you don't have anything like that in school. You have like, I mean, granted, most of us have to figure out a way to get like school to be appealing to us, but I mean, when's the last time you were in a math problem you got to like physically, well, virtually be around it and like solve it with somebody else? That's way better, dude. And to be real, that's probably way more applicable, not even now, not just now, but like definitely in the future, especially if we have a lot of like, you know, I hate to say this because we're in the middle of a slop revolution, but like, you know, if AI is helping us to any degree, creativity is going to be the most important thing that we have. So, and communicating with other humans. So, yeah. I don't know why they don't do that. You want to do? Right now, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to roll solo. I appreciate the offer, though. Well, how much rad protection do I have on pants? I forget. Not enough. Okay, let me do like a... Is this rad protection? That's 3, and then we get another 1. Isn't the head wrap? No, it's dookie. Okay. I guess we'll do boots. And then the hat and the thing. That should be enough, I think. Nick Rhodey there now with the boots. I can't wait till they increase the pop. Yeah, so we need the excavator. Yeah, the excavator would be great. We definitely have room for stuff now. I do like, obviously we're not having all the updates that we really want at the front half of the year, but I do appreciate that they talked about it and they gave us hard news and they talked about it early. You know, we've been asking for that for a long time, and I give them props for that. Baseball cat me. There we go. Oh, yeah, we're good. Pretty much good now. The slop revolution is the absolute best right. Yeah. Well, the problem is, I was talking to somebody at the funeral about this the other day. The problem with it is it has some uses, but the people making decisions like CEOs and stuff don't necessarily, they're not using it enough to understand what it's good for and what it's not good for. Probably more importantly, what it's not good for. Like, they just, when people hear the word AI, they think of the movies. They think of complete sentience, and it's not what this is. It's a word predictor machine. And novel ideas don't really, there's good ways of faking it, sure, but like truly novel ideas coming out of a word prediction machine is, you know what I mean? It's just not a thing. So like, until there's another technology on top of it, I should say, it's not a thing. Yeah, we need some of these parts, don't we? Ah, why did I unstack that? Can I put it back on? Damn it. I guess I can't. Alright, well, let's grind those up. I think that through. Like I said, it's got some genuine uses, but like a straight easy button one shot replacement for like whole positions is not. Now, as a force multiplier tool for humans to use, it's very incredibly useful. But like just like Photoshop isn't going to solve all your problems, you need someone to wield it and guide it. Faster than a person painting traditionally in the fine arts to reproduce an image, yes. But you don't just put Photoshop in there and say, do it. You got to have somebody who understands it to do it and guide it. Yes, you can turn out more because you're able to do more things, but you're still putting that human element into it, which is important. I think the real industry is probably shitting on is probably the stock photography, like the digital kind. But to be fair, that was all consolidated into one big conglomerate anyway, so did we really lose anything? Did we really lose anything? Probably not. Well, I think it's like a good example to use it is like if someone's asking you to come up with some creative work for a space station, okay? You could just type in a prompt and do whatever, but you're always going to get this weird derivative of what already has been done, right? But instead, if you incorporate the process of, and I know this is way off topic from Rust, but like if you incorporate the process like this, so a lot of times somebody who's doing like creative brainstorming, you would sketch out some ideas, real loose, have some like keywords, and you would go search the internet for images, and you let those images inspire you to take the next step, right? Which some of it's a merge of what you've seen, and some of it is stuff you just came up with. And that process of searching the internet can take a while. Sometimes it's part of the process that makes it like better, but sometimes it's very time consuming and you wish you can hammer through it. So like, not that anybody asked for this, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you. So you would like you would sketch things out, and then you would kind of prompt in like some things you would want to. You still look for real images, but you could prompt it, and then knowing like you came up with what you want, what direction you want to take, and then you could take your sketches and put them in, and then have those creative ideas as a prompt, and then have it take your input, your guidance from that bullet list, and then have it spit out iterations, and then off of that you iterate either by hand or composition or both off of that. That accelerates the process considerably, but that's very different from somebody putting in a one-shot prompt and saying, give me a greasy pickle. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, well, you're going to get a greasy pickle of what already existed. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe greasy pickle's a bad example, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. If you use it like correctly, it's a force multiplier for sure. But also know what it's not good at. It's have you ever noticed it's really bad at recipes? Anybody? Like super bad. Basic recipes, sure, but like if you ask it to kind of like come up with some stuff, it'll totally gaslight you into thinking it's good. And you're like, why is this shitty? And like, oh yeah, you're right. We shouldn't have put salt in there. And you're like, what? That's what I'm saying. Like we're the worker bees. We've used it enough to understand what it is and what it isn't. My concern is in the next 5 years, 2 years, the people, the CEO is your producer, your manager, whatever, is gonna just go, well, I read an article and I have seen movies with AI, so I think I understand it. And you're like, you're giving it too much credit. Like, and then they're gonna make these big decisions. You've already seen it. Salesforce fired a bunch of people. What was it, last year? It like made it super bad. It was not able to handle the load, and then they had to hire a bunch of people back. And it's like, would you really want to come back to a company that was ready to expend you so quickly? Probably not. That kind of stuff, you know? That's what I'm worried about. Because you already have CEOs, I mean, making horribly misinformed decisions already. They come out of college thinking they know everything, and then, I mean, okay, perfect example, guys. This is right up our alley. Look at how many game studios, right, with these big guys and these big degrees come out, and management buries them. Look no further than EA. Look no further than Ubisoft, or what's the other one? That's Bungie, or what's one? Ubisoft and what? Activision. It's like, why can't I think of the other ones? You know, you got these guys coming in, and dare I say, what exactly are they adding? Right? Like, what exactly are these big execs adding that have these huge golden parachutes? What exactly are we doing? Oh wait, should I go back and recycle that? Yes. I hope I don't get popped. Anyway, sorry. Let me get back to chat. So I can't wait until they increase the pop. Yes, 100%. Hello, is the game fine for solos? Yeah, it can be solos, duos, trios. You gotta play differently if you're a solo. That's kind of the fun of it, I think. You can't. I mean, you could build a big compound, but expect to get raided by another large group that has multiple people. If you slap like a big group in the face, metaphorically speaking, and then run back to your base, what do you think is going to happen? If you've shamed them by taking their kit in front of their friends, what do you think is going to happen? They're coming for you. So you got to be careful. Like if you're making those plays, skis around and then slip into your base. I want this car. It's too beat up. Too beat up for me right now. I ain't that rich. Yeah, I don't think it's ever gonna reach the level of like movies or, you know, the way we kind of think AI should be until there's another technology. And even if it does reach that, I think there'll be some kind of natural hard limit kind of put into it. Or like the system becomes unstable after X amount of time. I think a good example, and this is science fiction, but it's possible it could be something like this. The Halo books, the ones with words in them, the physical books, they talk about how their AIs can only last for like 2 years, and then they melt. I was like, yeah, something like that. I don't know if that's what it's going to be, but I believe there's a hard limit. Until we pass another like filter or threshold, I think there's a real hard limit there. I'm not saying we can't achieve it, but I don't think it's going to be this big open thing where it's like, unlimited. I just don't think that's how it works. Do I have any? I have no fuel. I really hope we don't get popped. We got a lot of cheese on us. Okay, so we have engine. We have almost all the parts. I would put those in there too. I think we need to go either to mining outpost or BC or OP. I think OP might be our closest one. Maybe. Yes. I believe it is. Well, here's to us making it. On the subject of Rust, he says, I'm very glad to see they push out a patch for Hunger and Thirst. Johnny says it was bad for playability. It says the most recent big update came out. When the most... Okay, cool. Was it like accelerated for some reason? Yeah, it always sucks when we have to live in those updates for a little bit when we know it's broken. Just throw those out for now. What are we missing? We have pistons. I want to be able to put together a car, so... Oh, that's right, my helmet doesn't have the radiation stuff that we need. Whoops. Leave the base on 500 hunger. Mine an inventory backpack with a jack. You come back with 40 hunger. Jeez. Okay, yeah, so very accelerated. Broken. No, it's cool to see these big changes come through now, finally for us, you know? Last year we had flight and stuff, which was a big deal, and I'm so glad we have it now. Because you really start to see why we need those things right now. Insanely accelerated. Like going to a moon pool on oil rig, very difficult. Oh, I bet. Yeah, so it sounds like the multiplier was up accidentally. Okay, against my better judgment, I'm going to throw this on the ground. Try to get the Earl. Oh, I made 2 hatchets? Oh, well then in that case, we'll just do that. Perfect. Let's get out of here. You just want the naval update? The most. One day, one day. I mean, it was on the list. I would love to see jungle update. I'd probably, over jungle update, naval update probably. I think it could, it's just changes the game across the board for everybody, no matter how you're playing. It opens up the map, it changes the dynamics of how you progress, and some cool, like, all-around content. Jungle would be cool, although I think I would take naval over that. But Rust Plus, I think, is a must. And I don't see them talking about that enough. And I feel because they're like, oh, we're not getting enough, like, likes on this post or whatever. They're kind of like, well, we'll put that in the back burner. I was like, no, you absolutely positively need it in the game. We're missing out on so much because of that. It will fundamentally change how you play against other players. Because technically, you can never be offline. Like, people just assume that you'll always be online to catch a raid. They don't know if you're at work or not. Like, even if you don't plug a bunch of stuff in, it tells you when you die and what killed you or whom killed you in game. And if you plug just a few things in, it's not even complicated, you can get some feedback before it even happens. So, like, you could, because you can have things, you literally can turn things on and off from your phone. So if you had a bunch of stuff that was like, why can I not put that up? The hail? Wear that. This. Could just, it should let us wear boots. What the heck? Am I out of my mind here? Yeah, I want the wetsuit. Brother, I want it. Okay, there it goes. Pantaloons. That's why. Yeah, think about it. Like, basically every group assumes that as soon as you raid somebody, they're going to come online, so they have to be ready. I think that's great. There you go, now we have spark plugs. Now we have a full set. Oops. I didn't wait long enough. Oh, no, I got it. Am I going the wrong way? Standing in the road like an idiot. Oh, no, we're good. Wait. This way. Especially with how many people love offlining on the server? Yeah. Well, what's cool is, especially we have like a turret limit, so if you've gotten like zones that are off or whatever, you can turn them on when you need to. And let's not forget, there is a remote controlled camera that will, you can also see very basic shapes live on your phone if you're not online. So you can look around to see if there's somebody lurking, and you can turn on different zones if you need to. You can do it in your office, you can do it in the shitter, you can do it from your bedroom, you can do, you know what I mean? You do it anywhere, dude. It's like, it's your phone. Everybody's got a phone. You guys see this? It's back. It's back. I don't know what they're doing with it, but it's back. Oh wait, I meant to go over here. Yeah, so even if you don't like use Rust Plus, people would assume that you're connected and you're doing your thing. So essentially you can interact with the game whether you're online or offline. Now imagine this too. You're doing like a heady raid or something, you're coming back, and you know you're like, someone's on your tail. You could open up the gate or the garage or turn on turrets as you're driving via your phone. So if anybody's chasing you, they'll get pieced. Or you can open up the door well before you get there and then shut it, and you still be in your car. Or a helicopter or whatever. Like that alone is worth its weight in gold. I don't know how you guys play, but I use that. And then let's do Sparky Doodles. Then Crankshaft. Personally don't like the turret limit, but I do understand why they did it. Well, it'd be cool, like, if you, and there's definitely a way to do this, you can have the different turrets kind of like power up as the other ones go down. Why did I just put that in there? It's not a recycler. The heck? What am I doing? Alright, now we could make a level 2. I don't have any cloth, or sewing kits. Let's just do this. Be foolish not to get a jackhammer, right? I hate recycling here now, because you don't get the maximum goods. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, it's 5. Why did I think it was 4? I totally thought it was 4. Expensive primitive backpack we're making. What's up, Jedi? What's up, B? Yeah, I don't think there's anything close enough for us to recycle, so we just gotta eat it. I think we should probably be close and set up at least something temporary. Yeah, probably. Just to get on our feet. Yeah, hopefully nobody steals that. need to start cooking low grade. That's what I like to see. Exact. Well, and understand that they put turret limits on when they already had Rust Plus well into the game, so we're kind of in a weird situation because like we're still blind when we sign off. It's just understood that people will know when you're rating them on PC because Rust Plus has been out for so long, and people understand how to use it and how other people use it. But we don't have that, so people just say, "Oh, we're just gonna hit you with a raid because we know you only have 12 turrets." All the more reason you should build probably smaller multiple bases all across locations. I think it's the way to go. So its crankshaft and engine is always 1, and the other ones can be 2 if it's a larger engine, if I remember correctly. So we already have 2 Sparky Doodles. I forget what the car parts say. Aren't they over here on this end? Yes. Do we have valves? Or pistons? No pistons. So we already have Sparky Doodles only. So we need 2 of those. Well, I know because they talked about Rust Plus before. You're saying like, did they separating it because of the money? I mean, that's a possibility, but I think the real reason is because they're trying to get a big win. Because the only way they really make money is through skin sales. So if people are happy and playing, then that's money. So they're looking for the biggest win for population increase, right? Because there's so yeah, it's It's interesting. When we peeled it off, it was no longer interesting. Okay, well, we're going to grind that up anyway. Should make a hammer and we'll have ourselves a car. They've been milking my udders dry for about a month with the skin store. Yeah, and I think because people don't understand how important Rust Plus is, it's kind of like falling off the radar, so nobody votes for it. So they're like, oh, that's something people like kind of want, so we'll just put it to the back burner. So like for years and years we haven't had it. But technically, I'm not saying it's an easy port, but like the application's already made. It's already made to be plugged into multiple platforms. They don't have to really manage that. You know what I mean? Once it's connected. FacePunch does that. So like, you just need the hooks on your client. That's it. I guess we can do it the slow way because we have no other way to do it. Oh, baby. You got a horse back there? Steal that, jam. I'm full of pickles. Somebody had died here recently. Oh. This is a nice horse. We are going to take it. With a horseshoe, even better. We are definitely taking this horse. Cool. He must have gotten shot by the turret. Oh, there he is. Never mind. I'm taking that horse, brother. It's mine now. Bleh. You'll never know my name. Yeah, he came back right away. So maybe it wasn't on timer then. Oh no, it's 5 minutes now. Duh. Yes. I guess we do need to grind up a few things if we're gonna get some pickles. I'm a different person. I'm a completely different person. I hate taking such a big loss on that, but whatever. I know what you're talking about. We'll see if we can afford the pickles. We'll get a little bit of wood. Oh, we're gonna have to wait for the helicopter anyway, so. It's a crime getting this little amount of gear from that. That sucks. It's a crime. Very good. Alright, we'll check the map while we're sitting here chilling, recycling. There might be a semi-good spot down here. Okay, I forgot to put the server tab on there. Whoops. See if the horse is still there. If he's not, we're not buying pickles at all. We're not doing that. Perfect. Really don't need that much yet. And probably a couple doors. Uno momentos, por favor. Have to wait for the drone to return. Very good. Oh, that's crazy. I got that right away. Hell yeah. Sweet. Do that last minute. It counts. Nice. What's up? What up, though? keep hitting A. Okay, cool. Sun's coming up. Perfect. Set. So yeah, he ate all the pickles. Okay. Papel. Oh, here's us not getting shot. Oh. I guess if there's an arched rock, we'll take it. Okay, y'all. Ooh, what's this? Okay, yeah, we might just take this. Sleeping bag? Yeah, it's gotta go. This is throwing me for a loop. So normally we do the wedge. What do you think about this for a second? Let me bring that horse down so we're not flagging the area. I should probably make another sleeping bag. Okay, so let's think about this. We could make an entrance that is a, what do you call it, stability bunker. We'll have to do it on both sides, so it's a little expensive. But we're pretty much immune to MLRS. So we don't necessarily have to do a terrain bunker, just a straight stability bunker. We could try to do terrain at the lip. If it doesn't work, that's fine. Alright, we'll just stick this guy in here for now. Yeah, because we're right in the canyon, which is pretty nice. Shouldn't be worried about this right now. I'm gonna get shot. So if we can cap one end as a stability bunker, that would be ideal. It does kind of limit how we do it. Alright, so we definitely want it on the inside. I did not think this through. I was like, oh, we'll just do a wedge, and then we'll... I didn't expect us to get such a big canyon. I hate that thing being right there. Can't really do that, can we? Oh, maybe, maybe. Hold on. Now we're not on the incline. Shit. I almost want to do a wedge outside and then address this. Yeah, maybe we do that. I am so not prepared for that right now. Like, we gotta think that through for a second. And I don't have a lot of materials to waste. Yeah, we could do this and still grab the cave, right? Yes. Let's do that. That way we got a spread too, because I'm sure the caves are going to get attacked a lot. This gives us an opportunity to kind of respond to it. Alright, the slope's going down like this. This way we can ore process and everything too. Okay. I don't like not hearing the sound. That's freaking me out. Yeah, not hearing the building sounds. alarming. How are you supposed to know when someone's fobbing up on you? We have enough in the area to farm too, which is good. We have this completely sealed off, which is good. And then we can start worrying about how we're going to enter that. Ooh. I think we try to do a stability bunker, and we just freaking lace that thing up. Maybe we do like a bunch too. Yeah, remember we do have the ability to do like a staircase-ish bunker, a couple other different mechanisms. We'll have to play around with it, but we're gonna need some trees and stuff, and like a proper tool to. Oops, you know what? I need that as wood. That hurt. Okay, hatchet. Oh, you know what? We don't need small boxes. We're not poor. Come on. Come on now. Okay, we got a little bit of supplies. Let's make this happen. I don't know why I didn't think of like a good plan for that, but I definitely didn't. I was like, oh, we'll get like a small cave. We'll do whatever. So the plan is to have the mechanism that is the bunker part be tucked into the cave a bit. Plenty of stone out here. Gotta do it fast. I'm sure someone's gonna find this. Yeah, we'll need a couple of these to knock down the mistakes we're making. Trying to think of some of the more condensed things we have, like the stability bunker is a bit tall for that too, right? You're like, do we want to do that? Let's go grab some supplies. Be careful too, if somebody pops me, dude, they're gonna get full access to my cheeks. They'll be able to build right there. Full access to butt cheeks. I was a player for a second. I pooped my pants. I was like, uh-oh. We're in trouble now. If we can somehow do that bunker and just seal off that backside, that would be ideal too. So we need to figure out the mechanism because I think it's going to be a tight fit regardless. So we need to like figure that out first, and then we can kind of build around it. It's not enough, I think, to just set it in place because I don't know how well it fits in there. That's what he said? She said? Crazy how much wood we got off that. Okay, we can try stability in the front. So it's kind of high in the middle. This is the highest point. That doesn't really work because it has to be on the other side. Yeah, so we're looking at basically a stability bunker regardless. Right. Okay, so splash is about yay, and this would be technically the entrance. So if we do it right about here, maybe back up a little bit and get this pretty low. That might do it. We're tucked away enough from an MLRS. Don't like that being there. 2, 3, 4. Probably don't need to be that far, actually. I do hate that little cabin being there. Needs to go away. Come on, buddy, let's go this way. You can see why you kind of want to have a base beforehand, or have an idea of what you're going to do. His brother, this gets out of hand quick. This guy's freaking thing right there is so annoying. What's up, Russo? What's up? Yeah, I don't even know if that's going to work, right? Because don't we need this, and then we need to crawl in? Oh no, that's right. I got that totally backwards. What am I doing? That might be too low. Like, forgot how to do a freaking stability bunker. question is this even walkable? Yeah, kinda. It's pretty rough. Oh, we're committing. Watch, somebody comes up behind me and just whacks me. I'm dead. Winging it. Totally winging it. Alright, yeah, that totally doesn't work. Shit. Rock. is in the way. Damn it. See how much we're already wasting on this? A lot. Oof. This is a hard jump. Yeah, that's rough. Oof, that's real rough. It's real rough. We try to climb out this way, maybe? Yeah, this jump back here is rough, dude. Well, either way, we can cap this. Be right back. I know it should be. It should just be like a big... Instead of that, we should just make it like a wooden door. Ooh, yeah. Hope this disintegrates into oblivion. Two hours, 4 minutes. I keep hitting X to dismount like it's another game. Head turn. Head look is real. Oh, I was gonna say, is that another horse? Oh, it's mine. Okay, we should probably work on our furnaces. Get some metal doors up. Then work on that airlock. My horse just ran away. Damn it. We should also put something in there too. Yeah, maybe that's our garage. That would be cool. Well, that sticks out, huh? See if we can get a few trees. Lock up that one side for like a garage or something. It's good practice. We really need our furnaces cranking. He's playing it, Chris. Getting ready to say, it says, when did you unlock the jackhammer? Realize you're on rest. Yeah, jackhammer would be nice. You guess, I paused. Probably buffering, huh? want to tuck it under, but it's also going to make a big bulbous spot. Well, shit. Got a lot of bullshit, huh? Your rec Wi-Fi is struggling today? Jeez, man. I kept letting go and then it snapped back on me. Yes, very good. Good guess. Yeah, so I wasn't really sure where the base was. Nope. I'm trying to make that horse pet ASAP. to do in the dark. Did I make a sleeping bag yet? Shit. Very good. Probably use a bit more trees, huh? Oh, you just rip back to the outpost and buy a bunch. Wouldn't hurt. Very good. You have so much stone. Holy. Yes, that's crazy. trying to figure out how to lock off the backside. Probably just jackhammer this floor. Just get rid of this thing. My horse chilling. I kind of want to figure out this backside so we can lock it out. Should probably make another doorway on the other side. I don't like this gap over here. We gotta get rid of that. I wonder if we can do this. Is this gonna work? Oh, maybe. There we go. Maybe not. Okay, well. Hell yeah. Okay, let's get a sleeping bag in there before I totally freaking forget. Or we get shot too before somebody figures out what we're doing. Should probably make a pen for our trusty horse. Basically just made 3 bases. Pretty much. Super fast horse, which is our transportation. We at least have to seal off that upper echelon. That back corner. Makes the most sense, I think. Oops. Oh, you make 3 bases? Sometimes you gotta, you know, aggressively assert your dominance in the area. This is us doing that. Yes, wipe day is going to be a mad dash. As it should be. Yeah, yikes. I gotta upgrade those. Hell yeah. Sealed up. I don't know about any of this right now, to be honest. So we're just gonna do this. And make an airlock up here for now, because I don't know what else to do. We'll make this the proper. Alright, good. I put one in there. is how it would work, I believe. Let's make sure we can make this jump consistently. Perfect. As long as we have like a pretty decent lockout to start, I think we're okay. Maybe this is like where you come in, then there's like maybe a turret sitting there. Okay, so we could technically stick a turret back here, right? Oh, isn't anybody coming by? Hoser. I cannot wait to get rid of this pile of shit. Sweet. Damn, we burned through all of our supplies. I think we go do a batch at the outpost. We keep going. Yeah, we definitely need to do some supplies at the outpost. Get our wood going so we're cranking that metal. I mean, it kind of defeated the purpose of the garage, I think, but hey, whatever. At least it's locked off. We need to knock down some trees and stuff so we can actually get some a proper holding pen for the horse. It's kind of sweet. We're next to like a big canyon. We can get stupid amounts of materials. We rely pretty heavily on transportation, so it's important we save the horse. We cannot get electric furnaces fast enough. Very good. Jade 24 said hi. It sounds like you're in timeout or something. Wouldn't it be assumed that if you're speaking from your account that you are saying hi? Nice of that guy to leave his stuff around, huh? What's up, Tim? What up, dog? Dude, you absolutely positively need a horse now. Positively. I keep trying to do Icarus controls. It's messing me up. My guy's starving out. Ooh. Even make the horse pen. We might be in a good spot to stop at that point. Oh no, I can't lock that in? No. Okay, that's a problem. No way, dude. No way. We can't. What? When did it get so strict? See if I can skis it. That's rough. Alright. Oh, we won't be adding any more to this space. Oh wait, no, that is right. We're okay. Okay. I was gonna say, I usually check it pretty thoroughly. Okay, no, it's good. We're good. Hopefully that's fixed. I was so waiting that for a minute. I was like, dude, how did I mess that up so bad? Okay, we're good. Whew. I haven't messed it up like that in a long time. We're good. Make sure everything fits. character's starving to death. Awesome. That'll do it. Character is starving to death. What am I trying to grab? Oh yeah, the food. The horse fits in there. Let me fill up the trough first. Man, this guy just wants to go. Character's slipping. Alright, so this will probably be where we stop for now. We do have a Rust video coming out a little bit later today. I want to say maybe like an hour after this, I think. Lassie Manos. There he goes. Eat up, brother. That's a win. That's a win. Yeah, we'll wrap it up here as my character is slowly slipping into the depths of respawn. Yeah, be on the lookout for that. And I'm not sure what we're playing later. It's either Icarus. I don't think we have Arc Raiders until like tomorrow probably, or even Tuesday. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, it's either Icarus or this later, or both if we can swing it. I will see you guys then. Latest.